A multinational company maintains separate AWS accounts for different verticals in their organization. The project manager of a team wants to migrate the Elastic Beanstalk environment from Team A's account to Team B's account. Which of the following will you suggest? Create an export config from Beanstalk console from Team A's account. This config has to be shared with the IAM role of Team B's account. The import option of Team B's account will show the saved config that can be used to create a new Beanstalk app. Okay. Create a saved config in Team A's account and configure it to export. Now log into Team B's account and choose the import option. Here you need to specify the name of the saved config and allow the system to create the new app. This takes a little time based on the regions the two accounts belong to. Create a saved config in Team A's account and download it to your local machine. Make the account specific parameter changes and upload to the S3 bucket in Team B's account. From Elastic Beanstalk console, create an app from saved configurations. It isn't possible to migrate EB environment from one AWS account to another. Create a saved configuration in Team A's account and download it to your local machine. Make the account specific parameter changes and upload to the S3 bucket in Team B's account. From Elastic Beanstalk console, create an app from saved configurations. Okay, you must use saved configurations to migrate an Elastic Beanstalk environment between AWS accounts. Okay. An analytics company is using KDS to process auto health status data from the taxis managed by a taxi ride-hailing service. Multiple consumer applications are using the incoming data streams, and the engineers have noticed a performance lag for the data delivery speed between producers and consumers of the data streams. Which of the following options would you suggest for improving the performance for the given use case? Swap out Kinesis data streams with SQS standard queues. Use enhanced fan-out feature of KDS. Swap out KDS with SQS FIFO queues. Swap out KDS with Kinesis data firehose. Use enhanced fan-out feature of Kinesis data streams. The enhanced fan-out feature of Kinesis data streams allows you to replicate data from a stream across multiple consumers in real time without affecting the performance of the stream. Okay. It's good for multiple consumers who need to process data from a single stream concurrently. Okay. All right, one more. A developer is configuring an EC2 ASG that has to launch both spot and on-demand instances based on the requirements. Also, the code deploy agent has to be automatically installed on these EC2 instances. All the EC2 instances are running on the Linux operating system. What is the most operationally efficient way to configure this requirement? Config AWS Resource Access Manager to schedule the automatic install of code deploy agent on the EC2 instances. RAM automatic schedules work on only Linux machines and not on Windows. Okay. Use AWS system managers for installing and updating the code deploy agent automatically for spot and on-demand instances. Okay. Use launch configs to configure the EC2 ASGs for on-demand and spot instances. Add the shell script to the launch configuration tab on the console. This shell script will install the code deploy agent. Use launch templates to configure the EC2 ASG for on-demand and spot instances. When you create a launch template, use the user data field to add a config script that runs when the instance starts. This shell script can, in turn, install the code deploy agent. Use launch templates to configure the EC2 auto-scaling for on-demand. When you create a launch template, use the user data field to add a config script that runs when the instance starts. The shell script can, in turn, install the code deploy agent. All right, we did it.